little guy down here's got him a carp on the rod. Check out this awesome catch. It's a good way to start the video. I might not catch fish, but this little fella did. He's got a nice carp on the line. $3.51, welcome in. This young man down here's got him a carp on the line. The guy next to me is doing some carp fishing. Let this little kid reel in that carp, which is pretty awesome. Here, let's go check it out. Let's get a little closer. That's a muddy mess here.
You have a big fish, buddy. That is a ginormous. You want to touch him? Yeah.
Hold on, I'll bring him up here. We're going to get pictures.
Thank you guys so much.
Put your rod tip down just a little bit. There you go.
I got the whole thing.
Good job.
Your pliers.
There you go.
Remember Mom was saying she needed to get new needle nose? This is why. Oh.
Let's go back in the water. He will. Hey, Ron, would you grab that rod?
That is a big fish. That's a carp.
I'm going to take a picture of it. Look at that. Here, come over here. Come over here. Fire.
Let's see if I can get a close up with this kid with it. See if his mom will let me. Okay, can I get him on video too with this fish?
Right on, look at me and say cheese. Thank you guys so much.
Let me get him. There he is. There you go. He's got a big old carp, guys. Congratulations, man. That's a nice fish.
First fish. First fish. Nice fish.
That's a nice fish to have for first.
I think he's hooked now. I think he's hooked.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's a nice common carp.
Okay, I'm going to carry him over here.
All right, we're going to walk back over there. Let's
Come right here.
let him see this release.
Here, help me put him out there. Ready? Ready? Go.
He'll get in there.
He'll get out there. Bye. Thank you.
All right.
So that's called catch and release, buddy.
There he goes. He's making his way on out. He'll get out there.
He's dragging that belly on the bottom. He got to get a little deeper.
It's pretty shallow right now.
Now he's standing up straight. Look at that.
But anyway, there you go.
I will never eat another piece of corn again in my life.
That young man's first fish ever. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, give me just a second, guys. We'll get back over to where we belong.
Absolutely. Okay. What's your number?
314.
Okay, I'm going to send you a text and the picture.
Yep.
It doesn't want to.
660 2479.
And if you'd like to see it on video, you can look at Fun Fishing Adventures on YouTube.
Fun Fishing Adventures.
On YouTube, yep. And it'll be on there too.
6423. Yep.
Fun Fishing Adventures. I got it.
Fun Fishing Adventures.
Yeah, I'll be right there if you forget.
Before I leave, I'm going to have to write it down because I will forget.
So is it Fun Fishing Adventures on YouTube or Fun
Yeah, it's
Fishing?
fun. If you even Google Fun Fishing Adventures, it should pop it up.
Awesome.
Cool, look.
Sweet.
I'll be under the live stream tab.
That was a big fish. Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Good job. What's your name? Was it? Oliver? I'm Doug.
Oliver caught his first fish, guys. That's a pretty awesome fish. Well, let's walk back over here. It's pretty muddy and slick, so. I'm a nice common carp.
I love it.
I'm glad I was there for his first fish. It's on video, so he can go back and look at it anytime he wants. Sorry, the camera's a little wiggly, but I'm a walking. I'm a walking and a talking. Let's get you back up under the canopy so we can see.
Hey, you paying me royalties if I'm in it, right?
That's right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Had to get this young man's first fish. So welcome into your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. I'm fishing a flooded creek. This creek actually runs into the Mississippi River. So hopefully we're going to get on some fish. I'm going to be using some skipjack and maybe some yellow bass. But I've got to get my other line tied up from last night because I broke it. And you know how things go for me if you've come in. Things just never go as planned. So I got to get these lines set up. I'll be back. It is.
All right, well, I got to head on home with see what the wife's doing.
All right.
You have a good day. Hey, good
All
luck.
right. Thank you. Wild Hook, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Uncle Down R, welcome in. All right, guys, I got to get this other rod tied up. This youngster over here caught this nice carp. It's his first fish ever. So he's on video, which is pretty cool. His name's Oliver. And I've got to get my other rod rigged up because I broke it off yesterday at the Mississippi River. So I'll be back to you guys in just a minute. This creek is like majorly flooded. Usually I can get down a good ways and there's no getting down anywhere. this is a mud pit where I'm at. But I'm gonna break my neck to bring you video. So let me get this other rod tied up really quick. It's gonna take me a few minutes and we'll be good.
It's nice to meet you, sir. You too.
What did he say?
That was big. The one with the hole.
All right, Stanley.
All right, guys, I'm almost done tying up. Give me just a few more minutes and we'll get that second rod out. I am at Joachim Creek, and I guess you call it Peevely, Missouri, probably, or Herculaneum. I'm kind of like, it's kind of like in a border of both areas. I'm just tying up another rig because I broke it off yesterday. Ethan, welcome in. Good to see you. So I'm kind of sorry I'm not running. It's just been one of those days. But I did want to get a video out, and I'm kind of going with a bigger hook on this one. This is going to be an 8/0 circle hook by Team Catfish. So let me get this tied on and get this rig finished up, and we'll get that second rod out.
Hey, anything's better than catfish bait.
All right, guys. I'm set up. I'm going to get this one checked out there. Got 2 ounce weight, which is probably more than what I need in her. Looks like the smallest weight I have is either this or a 5 or 6 or an 8. All right, we got 2 baits out there. I think that's all we need. I might go ask this gentleman over there if I can get a little pack bait from him. Maybe throw a carp rod out just for the entertainment part. He's caught 2 nice carp over there so far on that pack bait. Since I've been here, and I've only been here probably maybe 30 minutes. Well, he's caught one and the little boy caught one. So, and I do have a carp rod with me. Kind of got my own homemade method lead on it. Nothing fancy, nothing great. So, yeah, it is nice and calm. Sorry, guys, I was trying to readjust a little bit there. I haven't caught anything yet. I've been here for 20 minutes. Just got my second line in the water. It's been kind of a can't get anything together kind of day. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to fish this area, so I didn't really schedule a live too early because I wanted to get her first. River Boss, welcome in. Good to see you. Bill, welcome in. I wish I could say I could see the screen really well. I can't because of the sun, but we are under the canopy, so that helps considerably. So, like I was saying earlier, this water is a backflow from the Mississippi. So there can be blue cats in here, there can be channel cats, and there can be flatheads. So hopefully we'll find one of them. There's definitely going to be gar. I don't even mind catching a gar. Hello, welcome in. Mid-South, welcome in. Oh, Mid-South, that's so nice of you. You're so bright, your mama calls you son. So Mid-South, I'm only using 2 rods. Let's see if I can catch a fish with only 2 rods. I don't need 4. I might do 3 if I can bum some carp bait. Amanda Doll, welcome in. Great to see you. And my best DJ voice, welcome to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Oh, yeah. We got a 10-pound catfish. That's awesome. I'm hoping just to catch a catfish. Had to give Mid-South a little bit of trouble there. Oh, you got attacked all right. I wasn't going to let that one go. You need 4 rods to catch 1 fish. I can use 2 rods and not catch any fish or catch the big fish. Noaz, how you doing? Fishing is not good yet. We've only been I've had 1 line in the water for about 15 minutes or so, and I just got the other line in the water. I'm running behind as usual. Nothing crazy. What are you using? I've got skipjack on both my rods right now. I do have some yellow bass that I might try here in a little bit because it's defrosted. I'm going to have to use it anyway. So we're going to fish this spot for a couple hours, see if we do any good. If not, I may go try another spot. I'm not sure I can access it, but I know it will not be alive if I do go over there because I do not have any service whatsoever there. None. Zero. Nothing. And I'm really surprised that left rod isn't sticking to the bottom because there ain't no current out there and it just won't pull tight. Unless the turtle's dragging it around, which could be. So like I was saying, it's a muddy mess right here because this river was almost all the way up the parking lot. My shoes feel like they're 10 pounds a piece because they got so much mud on them. I wonder if my daughter's working today. I wonder if I can get her to bring me some lunch. She'd be like, Dad, why don't you do it yourself? I'm like, I'm fishing. What do you expect me to do? Can't go get lunch if you're fishing, right? Hey, it's no problem, Packers. No big deal at all. But no, only been set up for about 25 minutes. Only had 1 rod in the water. I just got the other one in the water. It was cool watching this little kid catch his first fish ever. He caught a nice carp. So it is on video if you guys want to see it. It's the first part of the video. The guy next to me is actually fishing for carp, and he let the little kid catch it. That's his first fish. So it's kind of cool. It's cool to get it on video, and his mom's like, oh, that's so cool. I just don't like how this camera's sitting. It's hard to read that chat one way or another. Of course, when it's daylight out, it's hard to see chat. Much easier at night. Ray, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello to fish. I'm gonna say Game Kids 45. Hard to read the chat, so I'm going with it. I hope that's right.
Nice meeting y'all.
All right. Well, have fun cutting the grass. Don't get too hot. We're going to give this a go for a couple hours and see what happens. We're really close to our 4,000 hours and our monetization.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to get there pretty quick. I'm creek fishing right now, but this creek runs into the Mississippi River. So we don't know what we could catch. Landon, welcome back in. How you doing? I'm not down at St. John today. I'm up towards St. Louis. I kind of get all over. That's why it's Fun Fishing Adventures. We like to try new things, different spots. I ended up catching nothing at all at the crossing yesterday. I'm going to get a water because it's getting hot. And I didn't bring anything else to drink. I wish I'd have brought my shad net because there's all kinds of shad out here running around. Nice, welcome in. All right, get in my drink. I'll be right back, guys. If you don't mind, double tap that screen. Give me that thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, so they say. Don't know if it really does any good or not. But I like to see it because that means that y'all are enjoying the content. I mean, I know we're just watching a couple fishing poles, but when them poles bend over, you never know what you're going to have. Just in case we need it, we got the net. Need to learn how to walk because I've tripped over my own 2 feet. Actually, I think I tripped over a rock. It's probably about that big. Hunting and stuff, welcome in. Good to see you. I just don't know what to do with this camera. Maybe I need to reel it up some more and it'll be easier to read. That's a little better. You guys can still see, so. Yeah, I got my skipjack on. I'm gonna run the skipjack for a little while and see how it goes. And if I don't do any good, I got some yellow bass. I'm gonna try a piece of yellow bass. I may go over and ask this gentleman if I can get a little bit of his pack bait. I do have a little pack bait rig for carp. Maybe he'll be nice enough to let me have a piece and I can try it. Or not a piece, but a little pinch. See if we can't catch a carp. Seems like a pretty nice fella. I think he'd give me a piece. I'd offer him some skipjack, but he's carp fishing, so that don't do him no good. So I'm gonna go over and ask this fella. Why? Just because I can't ask. The worst thing he's gonna say is no. The answer is no before you ask the question. So I got nothing to lose. No, I ain't caught nothing yet. Ain't been here that long. Had one rod in the water for 30 minutes. The other one got in there just a few minutes ago. I think somebody's coming down to drop their boat off, but I don't know they're going to get in this water without sinking. You got one on the right rod. He's got another carp on. This is probably more entertaining for you guys. Let's watch him catch his carp. I don't know how bad the glare is. Carp fishing skills in practice there. I was talking to him earlier. He says he's carp fishing a lot of places. He's definitely got the setup for it, a lot more than I do. Yeah, thank you, Mid-South, because I was about ready to say something to you. You don't come in here and say, give me, because give me don't do nothing for you. Give me died a long time ago. All right, he's got a nice little carp on there, guys. Common carp. Yep. Give me a hard time. That's it. He got a hard time in timeout. All right. And he's back in the water. There you go. That's how you catch fish, guys. Mid-South, take lessons. Oh, wait a minute. You did catch a fish yesterday. It did take you 4 rods to do it, but you did catch a fish. And I can't really say nothing because I didn't catch anything last night. The only bites I got was mosquito bites. Yeah, give me's don't work for me, and I want to be a mod when I've never seen you doesn't work for me. You know, some of you guys have been coming in here, you know, a lot of you guys earned it. And some of you guys said, can I be a mod? And I'm like, no, you have to earn it. And you've come back, and I've held to my word. Yeah, mosquito bites is all I had yesterday. That's better. Yeah, just about. I'm gonna go see if I. Oh, he's on the phone. But anyway, this guy can catch some fish. He's doing really well. How do you be a mod, Landon? You pretty much come in and you support the channel and you're respectful to everybody in the channel. And then after I see you for a little while, like, I mean, I know who you are kind of because I've met you in person. But that's pretty much how you do it. Because I've made people mods and they've come through and started timing out my regular people. And some of those people haven't come back. And I don't want to lose viewers because of somebody else doing something they shouldn't have done in the first place. I caught a catfish right now. Awesome. 2 pounds better than what I've caught so far. I did got a pretty good sized bait on that left rod. It's a gut chunk. And I got a smaller piece on the right just to see which way it's going to go. If fish likes it better, bigger or smaller. So I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to see if I can't bum a little bit of pack bait. See if we can't catch us a carp. I think he's probably nice enough to let me have a little bit. Don't hurt to ask, right?
All right, I'll talk to you, Rod. All right, man. Oh, okay. That exact thing. That's just corn. It's not whiskey, homebrewed whiskey. It will ferment. It actually ferments in here. But you know what? If it's just sour, it doesn't feel amazing. I still use that. All right. Good luck. Good.
All right, guys. Hey, look, we're gonna be able to do some carp fishing too. We scored some pack bait. I didn't expect all this. I was like, can I just try a little bit to see how it works for me? And it gave me a good sized baggie, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go and get this one put together. We're gonna put in this other rod holder and let's see if we can't catch a carp. Gonna add a little bit of juice to this. I'm gonna mix this up really good, get a little moisture into it so we can start to pack it. Might have to add a little more juice. This sucked it up pretty quick. So, guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to get this other rod ready for a little carp fishing. Maybe we get some carp action. Not a carp fisherman, but I'm gonna try something different. All right, so that's probably about the right consistency that you can form a ball. Just want to kind of let you know it was all nice and dry. So I'm gonna pack it on my rig now, and we'll throw it out. We'll use that stand where the net's at.
I don't understand. They look to go back and see what they got. Me too. That means because of well, when I lost my job.
All right, now I got that pack bait in there, and I got a little bit of corn in there. So when that pack bait starts coming off and draws them carp in, they'll suck that corn up. In theory, that's how it works. All right. All the baits are out. You don't have to fish very deep for carp. And carp are kind of going to be everywhere. If I could have more than 3 rods, I'd probably take and try to catch some bass or something, but I can only have 3 rods in the water. I am not on the Mississippi. So regulation state is 3 rods. Definitely no ticket for having a 4th rod. There, you guys should probably be able to see all 3 rods now. There, now I know you can. Yeah, it's best to get your net wet before you start using it on fish. It's a little easier on the fish. I gotta read that comment on my phone, Mr. Mid-South, because I cannot see it. But I feel it was some sort of a bash coming from Mid-South. It has to be. You just let me get this pulled up here. It's definitely a lot easier to see on my phone. See what kind of crap you're talking again. This would have been a great time to bring my boat down here, because I could have went upriver and not really had to worry about anything. Boat down here, because I could have went upriver. I got you now. I can see what kind of crap you're talking. Don't want to start a seamless rumor, but I have never seen Scotty and Superman in the same place. No. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that. We have an extra rod stamp to use more than 2 rods. Yeah, we don't. We're just we're allowed up to 3, unless you're on the Mississippi. Then you can have 50, but you got to have your names on all of them except for 2. All right, Landon, be good. Good to see you. And Jeremy, welcome in. I would walk in and ask for a ham sandwich. Yeah, you can Packers. You can have 50 fishing rods on the Mississippi, but you have to have your conservation number on all of the other lines except for 2 in Missouri. I don't know if that's the same for Illinois or what have you, but well, I'm really hoping we get some bites here, guys, because yesterday was terrible. We spent 4.5 hours, I think, yesterday, and had a couple things steal the bait, but we didn't catch any fish and nothing big enough to really get excited about. JBT told me, oh, I mean, they very well could. Jackson, there you are. How you doing? Hey, you're back. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta mute the phone. He's really here. See? Okay. I had the mic muted, so I was like, oh, I'm do that.
Anyways, you got a boilie. I saw you got a boilie on there for carp out there, right?
Yeah, I
that.
put some of that pack bait. I just went over to see if we can get just a little bitty to try it to throw it
Let
out.
me tell you something.
And he's like,
he'll
here
work.
you go.
He'll work with you.
Yeah, he's got another one hooked up over there, guys. He's he's got the magic carp bite. Yeah, I was muted because the gentleman come over and I wasn't sure what he wanted to talk about. So I was like, let me mute it. So I knew what it was before I didn't want it to just go straight over the stream. Yeah, he wanted his wife to know he was really here, and his wife's watching on the live stream. All these guys are coming down with boats now, and I don't know where they're going to put in because there's not really a whole lot of room to put in because the river's up so much. Yeah, my carp bait's on the bottom. And it's not that far out because you don't really have to fish far out for carp because a lot of times they're up towards the edges feeding. I probably could have cast out a little farther, but we'll see how it is. Oh yeah, there's not really any current in here. That's a creek that backfeeds to the Mississippi, but there can be blue cats, flatheads, channel cats, carp, gar, anything up in here. Well, we know there's carp because he's catching carp. So we're really close to our 4,000 watch hours. I mean, after this live today, I really feel that we will be at our 4,000 watch hours. It'll take a few days for YouTube to post it. It usually takes about a week to catch up with me.
Hey.
That's the carp one.
Bob, the line doesn't go as much. Yeah, you had to hit there for a minute, buddy. Maybe it's a turtle.
Probably is a turtle.
It bumped it. I did okay. There are so many fish in that thing. It's crazy. I work to do it.
All right. Well, I guess we had a bite on the left rod and I missed it. So we'll let it sit for a few minutes. It is pack bait, so it'll come off pretty easy. The ones he's been catching has probably been like 3 or 4 or 5 pounds, maybe. I mean, he's got the setup for it. You know, he's got the stand that sits down on the ground, and he's got the carp rods. He's got all the right stuff. Maybe you're working on it, Jackson. You're getting close to your 50. Too slacked? I don't, but don't hold it against me because I was live for 4.5 hours yesterday and I can't remember everybody. So I apologize. I have pack bait for carp on the left rod and I've got skipjack on the 2 right rods. Yeah, I'm winging. Yep. I really should have brought something for lunch. Didn't really think ahead. Ooh. Hey, Stacy, welcome in. I'm going to get a hold of my daughter. I'm going to try to talk her into bringing me something if she's not at work. Because she loves her dad sometimes, not often. If she's at work, I'm kind of in trouble because she won't do it. Then I'll just have to starve until I leave. Can't get an alligator gar. Oh, she's messaging me back. I might be able to get lunch. Oh, no. So you're in FLORDIA. She said she's on vacation. She didn't bother to tell me she was on vacation. She's on the car ride back to Missouri. Let me see. Can you bring me some lunch at the bridge? She's somewhere in Missouri on her way back from vacation, I guess. I asked her if she'd bring me lunch, but I really don't think she's going to because I have no idea where she's even at. Heck no, she don't tell me nothing. She'll disappear to Kansas or she'll go to Florida and she'll be like, "Oh, I had a good vacation, Dad." I'm like, "Where'd you go?" She's all over the place. And if Taylor Swift's out there and she can find a way to get to a Taylor Swift concert or anything to do with Taylor Swift, she's gone. She said she's still a few hours away, so I might be able to get lunch. Of course, if she'd watch my videos and my live streams, she would know I was going to get a hold of her to try to get lunch. Huh. Who would have thought? Oh, yeah. She's a huge Taylor Swift. She has like anything to do with Taylor Swift, she's got it. And my daughter's not a little girl. She's 25 now, 24, 25, somewhere in there. But she's got all of her albums and anything to do with Taylor Swift, she's got it. If there's a concert, she's gone. She'll pay top dollar to get to that concert if she can afford it. Yeah, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan either. I get it. I'm going to pull that pack bait in and let's see how it is.
Anything?
No, not yet. He's catching some carp. Yeah, they pulled that pack bait off there. I still got my corn. Let me put pack bait back on. All right, I moved that carp rod to the middle just for a simple point. It gives it a little bit more angle. So if we do get hit on it, it might not. It might be able to set that fish a little bit better. Because if you watch carp fishermen, they actually have flat fishing racks they set their rods on. Hey, 17 wonderful people still hanging out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully we're going to get on some fish today. It is starting to get to be a little bit warm out here. There's a breeze, which is kind of saving me probably. John Boys, welcome in. I really want to catch carp on that pack bait. I've never caught a carp on pack bait. I'm really kind of getting desperate enough. I might just grab a little net and catch some of the minnows down there in that creek, in that little channel right there. At least I'd be catching fish. Good morning, welcome in. Polar Bear, how you doing? Well, good morning to you over in India where it's night for you. So whichever way you go, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping into your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Where we're trying to catch fish, we are a fishing channel, never guaranteed to be a catching channel. But we try. That's what matters. And I really want one of them rod bracks that guy's got. He said he's got an extra one. He might get rid of it. Might be able to buy it from him. It'd be awesome if I did. Because I like to have that for catfish rods where I can't put catfish rods.
Yeah, that's gotta be hard. Let's say if you do it just right, you do it the way you know how to do it, but it still shows a flaw. You know, blame you or they blame the metal. You know what I mean? It could be both. Could be either. Yeah, you got a good tool, you gotta build a good thing.
All right, we still got our bait.
Usually buy the raw materials. Usually the raw materials come from. I don't know. But some material, the material is a bunch.
It's still muddy as all get out here. The sun needs to dry this up.
Until you actually do the job and then it shows up on the X-ray and then you
I really like this pack bait, man. It's really nice pack bait. What am I fishing for? On the middle rod, I'm fishing for carp, and the two end rods, I'm fishing for catfish. Might catch a channel cat, a blue cat, or a flathead. Just depends on what wanders through this creek. Penn, welcome back in. Good to see you. I seen you yesterday. Tell you what, the really good place to fish would be over by that, all that debris. That's by this bridge that you guys can't see. That whole there's a pylon. It's just got nothing but debris around it. But you really can't get over there to get to it. It's way too muddy. But that would be the place to be. That's where your catfish are going to be sitting at. They're going to be in that structure. So I do know there's some structure out here, but I couldn't really tell you a whole lot about it. I've seen it when it's down, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention because I don't normally fish this. Well, once in a while. Looks like we still got 19 wonderful people in and 58 likes. Thank you guys. 351. Welcome back in. Man, I really like that guy's carp rod setup. You said the other one he's got kind of stands up more in the front, so it'd be better for like catfishing too. There's a lot of places you go, you can't get rod holders in the ground. Hey, that gentleman over there gave me that pack bait. He's got a lot of experience in carp fishing. You can just tell how he talks and what he's got, and I could learn a lot from him. I learned that there's carp in here from him because I sure didn't know that. Well, I mean, I kind of figured there would be carp in here, but I've never caught one. But never really tried too hard either. 41 subs, you're working on it. You're almost there. If y'all get the chance, subscribe to Jackson. I'm going to hit the night. All right, guys. Sorry, fire department's going by. They're in a hurry to go somewhere. Tabarka, welcome in. Stephen Merchant, welcome in. We got skipjack on the 2 end rods and some pack bait on the middle rod. See if we can't catch us some carp type of fish. This could be bad. He must have 4-wheel drive. Trying to put the boat in over here, and it's nice and mushy because this water was way up in this parking lot, so it's like mud. I really thought we'd have got onto something by now. I did get here later than what I wanted to, but I'm like, man, it's just time to take a break. I sat down, drank some coffee, and ate a little bit of breakfast. Then made the 45-minute trip down here. Mr. Rogers, welcome in. Glad to see you again. Morning and a cup of coffee. Good to see you. Always love to see regulars come in, plus new people. Watch me not catch any fish, but I'm good at it. There's nobody better than just fishing than me. I'll admit it. But you know what? I'll give it heck. I'll be out here all the time not catching fish. I get lucky once in a while, don't get me wrong.
How long you been married?
I'm fishing for blue cats, channel cats, flatheads, gar, drum, whatever wants to bite on my baits, and carp on the middle rod.
Oh, it's been wonderful. Every day has been a wonder. Anyway,
That's like my guitar. I'm pretty good. Maybe one of the best. Yep, that's it. All you can do is try. Nobody's ever going to say you'll master it. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. I was going to stop and see my daughter at work today, but I guess it's a good thing I didn't because she's not there. Huh. Imagine that. So I'd love to know what this guy's got in his. I mean, he kind of told me what's in his pack bait. He's getting a whole lot of grinding with a whole bunch of stuff. So, but he's like he makes gallons at a time. Have you ever tried to make pack bait and use Ponko breadcrumbs? It'll cost you a fortune to make it. I gotta mute the mic. I got somebody with a radio playing behind me. How long have I been here? I've been here for an hour and 23 minutes so far. I've had one bite on the pack bait. There should be all kinds of fish up in here right now.
Good luck, bud.
Thank you. We'll see you later.
All right.
In a parking lot that when I got here, there was me and this gentleman to my left. Now there's 3 boats, some people off to my right fishing, and still the gentleman over here to the left that gave me the pack bait, which is very kind of him. So it's a little busy place today. Normally when I come down here, there's nobody here. I really figured we'd end up with a gar bite, if nothing else. But like I said, I really wanted to fish underneath this bridge where I'm at, but you just can't get to it. It's too doggone muddy. We got 62 likes. Thank you guys. All you got to do is double tap that screen and give these that thumbs up. I'm just really surprised nothing's ate on that skipjack. When it does, though, you'll know it. That rod will bend in a heartbeat.
Fish.
Oh, finally. I get a drink and I get a fish. All right, we got one on the pack bait, guys. All it took was get a drink.
fish? Yeah, it's carp.
All right, guys, we got our first carp. Awesome. On that magical carp bait. Let me get this hook out of him real quick, and we'll show him off. I'll probably just go throw him up here so I can grab my bars. They'll come out easy. It's just hard to do in the snow.
If he ain't fishing, it ain't no good for him. You remember how much you paid for that rock pile? Why did you have that good for all?
All right, guys. Got a nice common carp. Pretty cool. That's my first carp out of this spot. So there you go, guys. Let's get him back in the water. See, it never fails. If you want to catch a fish, go do something else for a minute. I sat there and watched that rod the whole time. It never did nothing. I got a drink and it bent my rod over. All right, let me get baited back up.
I mean, those are the basic ingredients so far.
All right, we're gonna get this pack bait back out there. Got my handy dandy bell, which don't work with it, darn, but we do. So we'll see if we can stop that from happening again. All right, if we get another bite, we'll hear it this time. But there we go. There's the first fish of the day. Rhea. How you doing? Love to see you in, Rhea. Appreciate you popping in. So that's my first carp on pack bait. So that's pretty awesome. So it's kind of fun doing something different. We know we ain't catching nothing on that skipjack, but they sure like that pack bait. If I happen to catch a small channel or two, I might just keep them. Or a small blue cat. Probably wouldn't mind going home and frying a little bit of fish today. Oh, yeah, sure. I don't really know. This is stuff that this guy makes at home. So he said there's all kinds of stuff in it, but I don't really know what all. I know he said he grinds up some corn and some other stuff and puts some things with stuff, and that's how those things are. But I can kind of show you what it looks like. I know this is absolutely like really no help at all, but just it looks like cracked corn and maybe some sort of planko breadcrumbs or something else. He said somebody bakes it, but I really like it, and it packs together pretty good. I've made the planko breadcrumbs with the Kool-Aid or Jello and stuff like that. I haven't really had any luck with it. Of course, it could just be where I'm fishing. Right now, I'm fishing a big creek that comes off the Mississippi River. Having a cup of coffee and Jameson now. That figures. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, I suppose. Doom, walking in. So now we got a bell on that line, so if a fish takes off with it again, we'll know it. The nice thing about carp, most of the time they'll hook themselves. I just caught a nice little common carp on some pack bait.
Okay, how come you don't do something like wheat? Or wheat drill? You know, you can buy. Yes, it is. Wheat is your okay. And then there used to be. You used to be able to get a big box for $2. Now a big box is $5 or $6.
So I might experiment with this pack bait because I mean that's kind of fun catching some carp. I mean, it don't hurt to experiment and try different stuff. See if you can't make a recipe that works good for yourself. Made lots of different recipes. Yeah, I don't carp fish enough to really know a whole lot about it. I just know off stuff that, you know, you'll see other YouTubers or what have you make. Which is like pretty much the Planko breadcrumbs, which is like $3 for a container of it. It don't make that much. Then the Jello and then corn. Of course, corn's cheap. It's a couple of bucks. What? Buck and a half, $2. And some people use boilies, and so on and so forth. The rig I'm using to hold the bait on, it's just a drywall anchor screw with a slide weight on the top, and it's got a swivel. I don't remember what size the swivel is, but it actually sets inside of the anchor. Then you put your pack bait against it and put your hook on it. So I don't have a per se real method lead. I have a homemade method lead. Yeah, there's a bell on that middle one. Because I've been watching that rod and never did nothing. I turned around and take a drink. I went bloop. I'm like, that's my luck. But you know that's how it is. Fish will always bite when you're doing something else. Whether you're having lunch or you pick up your phone to look at something, that's when the fish are going to bite. Never fails. Orange can of cream corn, okay. And a pan of peaches. Yeah, I don't see why. I mean, do you grind the oats up or you just leave them as they are? What's my favorite fish? My favorite fish to catch is crappie. I'm really a crappie fisherman. I've been doing a lot of catfishing lately, and that carp was really fun to catch. I can't say that it wasn't. But I'm probably a crappie fisherman at heart. And in the wintertime, you'll see me doing a lot of crappie and trout fishing. Oh, look at all that love I'm getting on the side there. That's awesome. Thank you guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate if you do. Just double tap that screen and give us a thumbs up. Hopefully we'll hook up on another carp here and have a good reason to give you some thumbs up. But yeah, I'm going to experiment with some pack bait. I'm going to try to do some more carp fishing because that was just fun. And you can find carp in a lot of local rivers. They might not be in abundance, but they're there. And catfish will eat pack bait too. So you don't ever know what you're going to get. How many fish today? One. Jose, we caught one carp just a few minutes ago. You'll see me go catch bluegill once in a while. And that's just when I can't catch anything else, I'll go after bluegill. Or if I'm in a tournament, because sometimes I'll do an online tournament and bluegill are in the online tournament. This guy's boat's not starting. One is better than zero. Yeah, because I did 4.5 hour live yesterday and had 0. So I'll take the one. I'll be right back.
There, kill switch on.
say I had a ran a couple. It's been parked about.
Everywhere or it's so low, you put one of those. They just made up all this. You just got like boom break. I mean, it wasn't like use the worms or cut it out. Almost dead middle. Well, I've been watching that, how much water they're picking out up there. Picking up 60. I went up there and I looked. I'm going to get back over that. I'm doing it. There's an area that was.
Might have been it. Like I said, I've done it myself, so. Ain't that the way it always works? You get a boat and you have it running and you bring it out and you use it and it won't start. It's happened many a times.
I had the right stuff in the truck.
Yeah, I got one carp. Well, I'm definitely going to invest some money and make in some carp stuff. I might get me one of them fancy carp rod holders like he's got. Buy a couple carp rods. It gives me a new avenue to explore. Yeah, Matty, just one. You got your key on, right? Huh? I know you got your key on. Yeah. Let's turn it over. You got your key on. Come on, fishy. I want to see this one go down again. That was fun. Won't start now. pretty shallow right there.
Anyway,
This is one of those creeks that pretty much drops down. There's like some riffraff and stuff in here. And so if you're going to reel your lines in, you got to make sure you kind of burn them in. If not, you'll get stuck in that riffraff. So we move the rods around. Let's see if it does any better. He just said he went through all that stuff. He said he had it running in his garage a couple weeks ago. But I mean, I've had it happen to me too. So I can't really say anything. Battery's about dead now. Rocket League, that's cool. I watch Gamer Gone Fishing play Rocket League. It's a pretty cool game. I'm not a video gamer, but I'll watch somebody play. Too many buttons for me. We don't get something soon. Minecraft, I never started playing Minecraft. All that, yeah. I played EverQuest, an online PC game. I played that for years and years, but that's about the extent of what I got into. You know, EverQuest is like one of the first multiplayer role-playing games out there. It's been out for, I think, like 23, 24 years now. It's still on. I figure we'll probably give this place about an hour. Evercrack. Yep, that's it. I know I tried World of Warcraft, but I was so used to playing EverQuest, I had a hard time converting over. So I just kind of left World of Warcraft alone. Guild Wars. I remember when Guild Wars came out. I don't think that game lasted very long. I mean, I could be wrong because I only knew like one or two people that played it. You like to play poker and pull Rhea because you can drink while you do it. I know the real reason why. Yeah, it's a nice little boat. It's got the top on it. I've got a top on my boat, but I really hate using it because it's in the way if I'm trying to fish. But if I'm just cruising up and down the river, lake, it's awesome. Just like the golfing ball. I've tried to like golf, and I didn't do very well at it. But I can play a mean game of golden tee golf. Golden tee golf, you really almost have to have one or two beverages. And Buck Hunter, I tried that game. I knew I couldn't do it. I'd always miss the deer, and it was right in front of me. I'd still miss it. Well, I'm gonna go over and talk to this guy really quick and see, because he said something about he might have an extra one of those racks to sell. I'm gonna see if maybe I can. The small one's moving. That's probably because of the wind. No, that's a bite, maybe. It's got pack bait on it, so it could be carp or anything. Could be bluegill, but I did see it. I see it now. We'll see if he bends it over. It could be carp running in the line because this guy over here said there's a lot of the silverhead carp and big carp running through here. But if a carp grabs it, he'll bend it over. Mike, welcome in. Caught one carp. But before this guy gets out of here, I'm going to talk to him about maybe buying another stand. Of course, I don't have the money in my pocket right now, but I can always meet up with him later if he decides to sell it. But I definitely did see the bite you were talking about. I kind of like my camera at more of an angle so you can actually see the rods moving. But just how the spank is right here, it just wasn't possible. I had to set it up behind. So we'll give that middle rod just a little bit. If it don't do nothing, we'll bring it in. We'll have to rebait it for sure. And go from there. I really thought we'd have caught something on that skipjack though. Yeah, silver carp, big head carp, Asian carp. This is all Mississippi water, so this is all back up. This runs into the Mississippi. So any of that stuff that's in the Mississippi comes in here. So after I shut down today, I doubt I'll do another live until tomorrow because I've been doing lots and lots of lives, and really honestly, I probably just need a break. I was looking at my analytics today, and I've done enough videos that I've got 1,400 watch hours in the past 28 days. So that's a ton of watch hours to get in less than a month. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Absolutely. Double tap that screen and give you that thumbs up. If you don't want to do that, you can hit the little 2 dots in the top right hand corner and hit like.
So he moved in there and he was sitting on his front porch, first and second week he was there. And no man across the street.
Come on, Carp. I may go check out the other place too. Do some cooking videos. I don't cook a whole lot for myself. I cook all day at work because I'm a cook. And I go home and I eat bologna sandwiches or something quick and easy. Or I'll throw something on the pellet grill and grill it up. If it was more than just me at home, I'd cook more. But just for myself, I just don't worry too much about it. I try to eat healthy stuff when I'm at home. But a lot of times it's a sandwich, but I'll take one piece of like rye bread, which is better for you than white or wheat, and I'll cut it in half and make one sandwich and be done. Rhea, you got to have like 25 live streams going because you are like everywhere. I don't know how you do it. I had 3 devices. I'm sure you know everything that's going on with all 3 of them at once, too. That don't surprise me at all. All right, I'm going to go check that middle rod because we ain't got no more bites on it. I'm sure the pack bait's gone. I mean, it's just pack bait. It's made to dissolve. Still got my corn. All right, I got it packed on her pretty good. Let's get her back out. So one of the things when you're using pack bait, you want to try to keep throwing in about the same area because that pack bait dissolves and then carp will come in and eat that pack bait that's dissolved. So if you start throwing it all over, you're going to have bait everywhere and They're not going to be where you're at.
Any of those things.
That's just what I've learned, but it makes perfectly good sense to me.
But they invited him in and man alive, they changed household. Oh, I don't remember that, but once he was there,
I was out till 11 o'clock last night, night fishing. I fish early in the morning. I'll fish afternoon. I'll fish night. I won't fish overnight. I'm too used to being up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. That would screw me up too bad. Well, I can kind of show you. Let me grab it really quick.
That's dangerous because, you know, somebody finds that wire and they're shoving up your ass. But, anyway. He'll make the case and then he will present them to the respective prosecutors.
Okay, so I don't have any pre-tied rigs, but I can kind of give you a basic. This is a drywall anchor. All right, in this end, there'll go a small swivel that you can pull tight, and on this end, which would be the top end, you put like a 1/4 ounce weight or what have you on your line, and it'll sit on here. Then your swivel's in the bottom, and then you run a small leader with a number 1 hook, just a really small hook, about a 6-inch leader. Then you put your pack bait on there, and that pack bait will hold on that. I got that from the Catfishing Carp. Luke, you know, he's like the king of catching carp, man. And he's got all kinds of stuff, but it's basically a homemade method lead, and it works. Some people just use a no roll sinker, and it works just as well. Miss Joan, welcome in. Great to see you. Appreciate it. But when I bring that rig in, I'll show it to you guys again. I just threw it back out, so I'm not going to pull it back in and waste the pack bait. Martin, welcome in. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I seen you in somebody's live, I think, the other day. It might have been a size 4. I would have to look at the package. I know it's a pretty small hook. I know it was. I just grabbed the Ozark Trail hooks. I think they were what, $1 for 4 or 5 or 6. But I spent like $10 to buy everything, but I can make 7, 8, 9, 10 rigs out of it. So if it's something I get into, I'll start pre-making rigs. Or at least try to find a way to pre-make rigs. Because really, you're going to tie that swivel, you're going to put that weight on, and then put that drywall anchor in, then your swivel, because that swivel is going to actually suck inside of that drywall anchor. Then you just cow hitch your hook on the other side. Just get that pre-made leader. It took like 2 minutes to put together. It was pretty simple. Like I said, you can make a ton of carp rigs for pretty cheap. That way, when you lose them, you don't feel so bad. You're not losing a $5 or $6 method lead. Lisa, welcome in. Great to see all the support, guys. We got 72 likes. Thank you. We've only got one carp today, but it's better than a skunk. Hopefully we'll have another one here soon. We did have a bite on the middle rod afterwards. Just gotta let them carp find that bait. Is Anthony J in here too? No, no Anthony J. Oh, he's probably fishing. So tomorrow night, guys, if you haven't heard me say it, or if you're interested in checking it out, tomorrow night on my channel, Fun Fishing Adventures, we will have Sunday night bites. We'll have myself and Stacy and possibly a guest or two. And that show will be at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, which will be like midnight over in the UK. But a lot of them guys in the UK stay up all night. I've noticed that. Or at least pretty late. I can't do that. There's no way I could do it. So if you guys want to tune in, check it out. It's always fun when Bank Fishing Adventures and I get together. And last week we had Rod's Fishing Adventure in. I think Stacy had an idea for somebody, so I've got to try to get them in. But nothing's been set in stone. We got till tomorrow night to figure it out. Trying to put Baby Yak down for a nap. That's hard to get the babies down for naps sometimes. Them days are long over for me, but my girlfriend's got a youngin' and he doesn't like to lay down for a nap either. He don't like to lay down for anything. He wants to play all day. Kid's full of energy. Aunt Lisa. Well, this guy over here is about ready to leave. I'm gonna go talk to him about that stand. He's talking to somebody else, so I didn't really want to go interrupt. But if he starts to go towards his door, I'm gonna catch him. Now, when I go over here and talk to this guy, that middle rod's going to bend over. One of them will, because I'm doing something else. Have you watched the live from England yet? I watch lots of lives from England. So at the beginning of the video, we got to watch a young kid catch his first fish. It was a nice carp. So if you guys want to, I mean, it's like within the first 5 or 10 minutes of the video. If you guys want to check that out, that's his first fish ever, which was pretty cool. Hopefully now he's hooked on fishing. It don't take much. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to this guy and see if I can find out more about that rod holder he's got. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I know. I remember those. I'm not a young kid. Hey, you got a carp. That's a good thing. Better than poking the eye with a sharp stick. Yeah, my buddy was watching you. When I get home, I'm going to go, hey, hon, this is why I'm late. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. What's the problem? Close your name, get shot. Got him, Joe. That's not one. It doesn't have a horn. Got it in my truck right now. I think I can try. I know where you're at.
He might be down on the Amazon.
I'll get on there and say, this guy.
He'll make good film. You ought to go to
Oh,
Truman.
I know.
Go to Truman Dam sometime when they're catching crappie or white bass. When you got 100 people, everybody's catching fish. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I know. I travel all over.
You didn't hear me say,
No,
I don't fish. I don't fish. No, I don't. I don't want the thing.
no, I'm going to beat you up.
Good luck. Like my old man said, you make the first one count.
And, well, also I know stuff right.
All right, guys, we got us a carp rod holder. That's pretty doggone awesome. So I gotta go get this guy's phone number from him. He's like, just go ahead and take it for now and catch up with me later. I'm like, I'd rather not do that. He's like, just take it. He said, I'm down here all the time. I'm like, well, I'm not. He's like, well, just catch up with me next time. I'm like, I'll get your phone number. But it's awesome. There are still good people out here. And he gave me some boilies. So next one to put out, I might put a boilie on there and see if we can't catch someone with a boilie too. I'll be right back. So I'm going to go get his number.
Yeah, the YouTube guy. There you go. I'll throw that. I'm gonna go home and say, look, hon, I'm on TV.
You were on TV.
Ron said,
You've seen some of these.
Ron called me right after I landed a fish over. Like, yeah, I just saw a fish. I said, I saw bucket. He goes, man, you bent over and put it right. I'm like, I didn't even know.
Have you seen some of these fishing things where they use a face like this?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't know what the fish looks like a catfish. From what I saw, it's probably no different from the red one. I've seen South America. Wells are in Europe. I mean, it hits it like a bass. Misses it the first time and then hooks it. Then the video goes on. You don't get to see what the hell it goes.
Steve Reno.
Thanks again, dog. I appreciate it. I'll get with you. You want to just
I do too, but I don't have a problem with it. I grew up eating. I don't eat them no more, but I grew up eating.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to do it.
Yeah. All right, see you around.
Thank you, Doug.
All right, guys, awesome. I'm back. Sorry about that. Now we got us the carp rod holder. Now I just got to buy carp rods. Them are probably like 70 to 100 bucks a piece. But hey, the rod holder's a start. Plus, I can probably use it for my catfish rods if I'm in a spot that don't have any place to put catfish rods. You know what I mean? So we're going to go for another half hour. That get us at the 3-hour mark. I'm going to reel this carp one in and rebait it. I'm actually throw some more pack bait together real quick first, because we ain't got no bite, so there probably ain't no bait on it. Not really using the best way to mix this, but it'll work. Duke, not doing bad. Uh-oh, we're getting a bite on that pack bait that I was about ready to pull in. That I didn't think we had any pack bait left on. In fact, I was just mixing some more up. We got one carp on that so far, and we got pack bait on that middle rod. Might get first real go at using real pack bait, because the other pack bait I've tried, I haven't had any luck at all. Not even a bite. Could be turtles, because turtles like to eat the pack bait too. All right. I'm going to say whatever hit that rod probably knocked that pack bait off. So I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to rebait it. We're going to put a boilie on it instead of corn. Now, boilie's just going to float around back there by that pack bait. No, it's still biting. Could be a turtle or a catfish. Could be a little bluegill too. Because bluegills sit there and eat that stuff. I mean, it's just bread and corn and things. The boyfriend's working and the girlfriend's having some coffee with extras. That sounds like a good morning there, Rhea. So, like I was saying earlier, we should be at our 4,000 hours by tomorrow night. I'm really hoping that our 4,000 hours hits while we do the show. It's going to be really close. I'm getting bites on that rod. He's just not committing to it yet. You can tell something down there just pecking at it. Of course, if that corn came off, that hook's just going to land on the bottom, and he's probably not going to suck it up, but he might. Yeah, I'm not too big on crowds either. While we're waiting for that middle rod to go down, I'm gonna reel that left rod in. There's a stick or something right on top of it. I'm gonna try to get over by that pillar over there. I didn't quite make it to the pillar, but I'm probably 30 feet this side of it. Yeah, pretty much all the pack bait was going off for that. I'm gonna put me some fresh pack bait on here. And I'm gonna put a boilie on it. Let's see what happens with the boilie. Not really sure how to hook this boilie. I don't know if the hook's supposed to just barely come out of it, or it's supposed to come all the way out of it, or what. But we're gonna throw it out and find out what happens. I don't know if the boilie dissolves, if it stays as a solid. I got no clue. Well, what better way to find out though than just do it? I can't stay much longer. Okay. Well, have a good day at work. I'm glad I'm off today. So, Amanda, we've caught one fish, but it's been catching no fish. It was a carp. I really thought we'd get on some catfish of some sort, but that just hasn't happened. I'll show you a little bit. So I've really never used one. It's just a little nugget looking dude. It's a round nugget, and it goes on your hook behind your pack bait. And from what I understand, it kind of floats behind your pack bait. So I don't know if it dissolves like the pack bait does, or how it works. I just know the basic principle of what it is in a way. It needs to be on a hair rig. So the hair rig is what's going to be behind the pack bait, correct? I'm learning about carp fishing. I am not a carp fisherman. Martin, is that correct? The hair rig's basically the part that's behind the pack bait, the small hook. Guys from the UK know how to carp fish. I'm a US guy. I don't know how to carp fish. It's learning. That guy's gone. I can't ask him. He's not here no more. And his name was Doug. He's a really nice guy. All I know is what I've learned is you put pack bait on and you take and use fake corn or real corn or whatever and put on the hook. And you kind of put it into the pack bait, and as the pack bait dissolves, it'll do something. I see that rod moving, but the wind's blowing, so I think it's the wind just pushing it around. I don't know. I'm learning, just like you guys. That's the nice thing. It's like I don't know all this stuff, so every bit I learn, I try to share with you, and what you guys know, you share with me. Because I definitely am not a know-it-all, because I don't. I'll never claim to know everything. As far as that goes, I won't claim to know much of anything. Yeah, see, so I do have that little extra little hook on the behind my pack bait. So that's what I put the boilie on. So I guess, and then that boilie just floats behind it, correct? I'm starting to see fish jump around. I kind of wonder if it's not some skipjack up in here. Could be big gizzard shad, maybe. Put the boilie in the pack. So in the pack bait. Okay. Because what I did is I put the pack bait on and just kind of let the boilie float behind it. So I might have done that wrong, but we're learning. Well, Duke, I definitely know I'm a beginner, but I want to learn. I like to do new things, so this is right up my alley. Be nice to catch one more carp before I go. All right. Well, good. So you learned something from Martin. I'm really curious to see if I try a couple of the small rivers in my area, which I mean are really small rivers, if I can't catch some carp. They're clear, pretty clear rivers and things, and don't have a whole lot of deep spots. You'll see like suckers and things like that in it, so I would imagine there would be carp in it. Of course, suckers a type of carp, so I'd assume there's common carp. How's that? So I got 13 wonderful people with us. Awesome. Thank you guys. 76 likes. Not bad for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I've caught one fish so far, one common carp. I've had a few bites, but only one hookup. I'd really like to see a carp slam that one again because he just took it over like a big dog. Them guys, they got nice wide bodies and big wide tails. Yeah, I don't know what this Doug guy that got this stand from gave them to me. So I don't know if it floats or if it sinks. I didn't put one in the water to find out. I guess I should have. But you know them fancy flat rod holders that a lot of the guys use for carp fishing. I got one from him. I was like, man, that'd be nice to have. He had one brand new in a box in the back of his truck. I might have a turtle on that right rod. That line's just slowly coming in. So you're welcome back in. The bite ain't been too good. Got one common carp. But we did catch fish, so it's not a skunk. Wasn't a whiskered fish, but it was still a fish. I think when I leave here, I'm going to go explore another spot. I won't be able to go live because I know there's no service there. It's even if I can get to it. Because it's on the Mississippi and the Mississippi's way up. that parking lot just might be mud. If it's mud, I'm out of luck. Because you get in Mississippi mud, you might as well forget it, because that stuff is slick. It is slick, slick. It's kind of like being in snow with bald tires. All you do is spin and spin and spin. Look like that middle rod got hit again. Man, I just kind of wonder if those ain't skipjack out there. I mean, you don't usually find skipjack in not running water, but something keeps popping the top out there. Rod, how you doing? Good to see you. We got about another 10 minutes, so we're going to call it a video. I'm going to go explore some more, see what I can find. And if I don't find anything, I'm just going to go home and relax until tomorrow and get ready for Sunday night bites at 6 p.m., 12 a.m. UK time. I guess that's depending on where you live at in the UK too. I think there's going to be another special guest, but I'm not sure who it is. I've got to get with Stacy on it, so we can get that all set up. Just one common carp, and I don't know if I got that while you was here or gone. Got a couple more bites on that pack bait, but no takers. And ladies and gentlemen, always remember to pick up your trash when you leave. And if you got a little bag or whatever, and pick up whatever trash you might find laying around. When people leave stuff, public spots start disappearing. And that ain't cool. Tom C., welcome in. So the spot I'm gonna go check out is the Truman Access. Like I said, if the river's been up in the parking lot, it's gonna be a mud pit. So it might just be a little road trip. But if I can fish it, I'll just set up my tripod and maybe do a video. It's been a while since I've done a long form video, and I really kind of miss doing it. I don't miss the editing, but I miss doing just a regular video. That was a good hit. That was good enough. It rang the bell. The middle rod again. Oh yeah, editing is a lot of work. My problem is I'm not really good at getting B-roll that I need. And that's what kind of kills me. It's just like when I edit, I put like the fish I catch as I'm catching them. The nice thing about it live, if you go out here and you don't catch nothing, you still have all these people hanging out with you while you fish, and you don't have to do the work. Hey, I just got a good bite on that left rod too. Maybe we'll have to wait a few minutes and see what happens. I mean, it kind of almost looked like a turtle bite because it went tap, 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 tap. But we'll see. We'll see if it comes back for it. Be nice if we have a double takedown. Yeah, Rod likes it. He enjoys it. I caught one carp. That's it.
That's no good.
Better than nothing.
I guess so. Using it for bait?
Just catch and release.
Good luck.
Have a good day. All right, guys, we gave it 3 hours. We come up with one fish. Is Brandon come up with no fish? I think I'm going to go ahead and shut the live down. We go get some lunch, seeing as how my daughter's still like 2 hours away. So, 9:22. I seen you came out with a video. I don't know if it came out yesterday or this morning. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see it. I do intend to go watch it. But I had to get out of fish. So I'm going to shut her down, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I wish we would have caught more than one, but we caught something. That's what mattered. We will see you tomorrow night for Sunday Night Bites on my show, on my channel. It's going to be myself, Bank Fishing Adventures, and I think another guest. So step in, take the time, say hi, like, subscribe if you haven't, and all that good jazz. See you all later. Bye-bye.